going to be LGBT taking on Aegis Hightower, or as it has been dubbed, the Battle of the Julies. So, we're just going to be starting in 10 minutes or so. We're just getting the rosters in for both sides now. So, LGBT are going to be playing Moon, Manila, Dodie, Noxie, Sids, and Tenacious Expert. That's their starting lineup for map 1, which is going to be Nepal. Okay, so Dodie and so Manila, where are you? Where have you gone? Yeah, okay, so Manila. Oh no, Manila's already in the team. There. So then we have the Dodie and Noxie DPS duo, and then J-Sids and Tenacious Expert. Tenacious Expert, perfect. And then for the side of AHT, we're going to see Sua and Tanoko take on the tank duel. The tank duties, sorry. We're going to see Chef Carl and Kaz Juice play DPS. And we're going to see Storm Blessed and Moira's Fallout. Storm Blessed and Julie. So now I just need to find rosters because I'm not entirely sure about the subs for these teams. So Ryan is AHT. Yaki is is AHT. America Bang Bang is AHT. Dark Randall is AHT. Clean Poopy I think is a new addition for AHT. Let me just check. He/she is indeed. AHT got a lot of players. I heal. Okay, I know you're LGBT. Fantastic Warlord. I have no idea who that is. Fantastic Warlord. Fantastic Warlord is on LGBT. So we've got a lot of subs for the side of AHT here. None for, well, one, sorry, for the side of LGBT. So we're going to be going over to, is it Nepal first? I need to check. Hashtag maps. So we are in week 9 of play. So second last week. Nepal, Dorado, Hanamura, Eichenwald. I was not made aware of any agreement made in regards to server, so we're just going to be leaving it on best available. So competitive rules on, yes, score to win 2, no things changed with the server, perfect. So let me just get stream link and then I will be starting the game. So community broadcast at Academy Broadcast. Paste the link. BT. This is perfect. So LGBT are having some minor issues with the team chat. Hello, whoever's just joined. Thank you for tuning in. Hello, lovely kindness. How are you doing today? Thank you for joining us. Dark spec blue when you get a chance. Oh, Darkfall is joining. Oh, I like Darkfall. Okay, so here are the subs for the side of OGB Coffee. Yeah, I'm good. I'm doing good. It is. Oh God, no! You're like Norway or something, aren't you? It's got to be at what, 2 a.m. for you. Got myself a Peroni, so all is good. Showing that one more time. Jeez, why are you up so late? Oh, I need to bind pause. That would be a pretty good idea, wouldn't it? Okay. Is Daddy Smecker in here yet? No. Sad, I miss Smecker. Can't sleep. Jeez, when can you ever sleep? I swear you're always up at this time. Maybe that's why you can't sleep. True, but I got chronic insomnia, that's why. Oh, that sounds like fun. So, Tanoko is said in all caps, we are ready, let's go. Wait, oh, Noxie said wait. Just waiting on Noxie. Okay, so let me think. What do I predict for these two teams? So I mean, LGBT streamed the scrim earlier, so I'm predicting Torbjorn from Dodie, Farah or McCree from Noxie. Both teams are ready. I'm predicting. I don't actually know anything about Chef Carl, but I'm predicting. Probably double shield from AHT with a Moira Lucia. That seems to be their pretty standard setup. Probably hit scam from Kaz, maybe an Ash. Did they change name? Did who change name? LGBT? No, they are still LGBT, but they're LGBT Coffee according to me. V Riddance. Pause check. Who the heck is V Riddance? Is V Riddance anybody? They're not on either of the rosters. I'm just gonna yeet them from the game. So they're not on OGB Coffee. Where the heck is the AHT's roster gone? V Riddance, no. So they're gonna be yeeted. Oh no, they've yeeted themselves. Well, that's good. So, hey Smecker, how are we doing? Yes, we have already started. Kaz, don't play Bastion. Please don't play Bastion. Please don't play Bastion. So, we're going to see Dodie May, Noxie Sim. They ran this earlier. It's a pretty standard comp for this map. I'll be interested to see. So, Kaz is going to go to Sombra. Sombra Reaper. Honestly, I don't think Sombra works in this map. I don't like it. And this is from a Sombra player. So, LGB Coffee are taking the correct rotation. That 70p probably could have got more value if it had been used as spawn, but they did get the turret set up first. It's now going to be very hard for AHT to push in. They need their Sombra to take an off angle, but they lose Sewer immediately. That beam damage from the Sim is just so much, and so they are just going to wall off now to try and just cap this point up. The wall was a little bit early there from Dodie, didn't really do anything. The Reaper's in. Yeah, Kaz probably needs to swap here. I mean, he's done a right job at building up his EMP, but if I was him, I'd be looking to swap. Unless you can get a hack on either the Ryan or the Mei, you're not really going to do too much. So right now, they just try to trade, but the wall doesn't really find anything from Dodie. And headshot, sorry, not headshot, this is Moon, and Moon just kind of get around. A huge shatter there from Sewer. Can they follow up on it? Yes, they can. That's 4 quick kills with Moon going down as well. So what actually set that up there? I didn't see. If you're gonna get Summer in a pool, go Shrine. Yes, I completely agree. I think Shrine and Sanctum are fine. This map is terrible. It's the hack Ryan and Brawler in. Yeah, that's what I would assume as well. I don't actually know what started off that fight. Let's take this from. Let's see what Sewer sees. I didn't actually see how that fight started. Like, I'm not really sure how AHT managed to get such a commanding position in that fight, but they did, and they won that fight only using the shatter, which is pretty good. So the symmetrical wall does come out, so AHT need to pick a side and stick to it. Oh, that's a nice wall, but can they squeeze through that gap? They can't quite. Oh, it's a nice EMP, does find 5. Kazuchi's doing actually pretty well on this Sombra, considering it's not a great map. Picks up 2 kills himself, but allows his team to get all 4. And so, using only 2 ults there, AHT looking pretty good this round. I mean, they only use Sim Wall for the side of OGB Coffee. But, I mean, I think you take that. The Sombra now just trying to farm up extra damage. As long as they don't die, they get 20%, which is pretty decent. Makes Dodie kind of question himself a little bit. So the TP comes in. It's going to go where? Onto the high ground. What the fuck was that from Dodie? That was awful. I mean, they flipped the point, but that Blizzard was entirely useless. That Blizzard literally wasn't even close to anybody. The big mistake there from him. I would hope that wasn't what he was going for. The Sombra does go down to what I assume was the spam from the Symmetra, but the Symmetra falls herself due to Kaz. The wall again, not really finding much. Dodie not having too much success with the Mei, honestly. I think the Mei's an alright pick, but he's not hit quite enough walls for me. Let's see what the Reaper can do here on the flank. So the Sombra's up top right as we see that. AHT are just taking in. Dodie's a bit out of position here, just gets saved by that bubble. This Reaper is probably going to ult soon, I would assume. The Reaper ult does come out, as well as the Shatter from the side of LGBT. But the Reaper and Sewer do fall. And so with the Coalescence out from Jacid, as well as the Sound Barrier from Tenacious Expert, LGBT Hot Chocolate are going to hold on to the point so far. Not gonna lie, if it was us, I would abuse the lack of hard hit scan on Aegis. Yes, especially when you've got a player like Noxie. Oh, that's a huge pick onto the Moira for the side of AHT. It's going to be really hard for them to push in now. But it's a nice shatter again from Sewer, playing really well. They finally managed to get a kill from that though, but Sewer does go down himself. There's a nice 5-man EMP with the only 5 people alive. Can they get kills now is the question. Dodie still has his Blizzard, which he does put down now as soon as the hack wears off, just in the corner point. Not quite covering the entirety of point, but it doesn't exactly need to. The Reaper is left, the Blizzard doesn't find anybody, and now it's just at Moira. So honestly, I think that fight was won by Noxie. Noxie picking off the Moira during Coalescence is huge. Dodie through Overwatch? I completely agree. Dodie through Overwatch, indeed, I'm kidding. Great beat timing, won the fight. Massive negated bottom. I mean, it was a good beat timing, but I feel like it's pretty standard. If they grab, you beat. I mean, that was the only thing they were holding beat for. Because at the time, I don't think they had EMP. So, are the side of AHT going to mix it up a little bit? They do go over to Baptiste and Sigma. That's an odd combination. Whereas, wait, Dodie on Pharah and Noxie on McCree. You're running Pharah, but it's not Noxie. Okay. Snecker says, I want to go see how rotations go on Shrine. It's going to be interesting. Dodie gets immediately hacked out the sky, and oh my gosh, Moon goes so incredibly low. Can they finish him off? Can the Sombra find the last little tickle bit to damage? I don't know what did that much damage, but oh my lord. The only question is, Stormbless goes low, and so does Moira's Fallout. And Dodie's currently just being hacked out of the sky. Can't actually do anything. Honestly, what it might come, them not finding that final kill on the Rhine might come back to bite them for the side of AHT. They just don't realize Dodie's behind, so he's just able to free farm. Like, yeah, there's nothing too special there from Dodie. Just nice positioning and was just shooting at people who weren't looking at him. Honestly, not confirming the kill there on the Rhine right at the start of the round when he was like probably 30-40 HP massively came back to bite them. Jaded is going to have this coalescence here, which is going to be really hard for AHT to push into. Where is Dodie right now? Oh, he's just on the floor. Okay, it's interesting. Dodie's choosing to play inside the Shine instead of looking to shoot through one of these outside windows, and does fall to Kaz juice. So the Baptiste window and lamp do come out for the side of AHT. And the Blizzard is now coming out from LGBT. Nice counter with the beat though from Stormblessed. The High Noon is going to get blocked. Oh, but never mind. It does get the Sigma as the Sigma is attempting to rock. And it was actually a distraction play to get the res off. There's a nice shatter there from Moon. And Noxie hard carries the fight. Noxie picking up 3 in that fight. But yeah, that was actually really good that play for there from Noxie. He High Nooned, and whilst they all turned to deal with him, the Mercy got the res off. Agreed they need to pressure onto Moon a lot more? Yes, they do. Honestly, Moon seems, honestly, a little shaky. Like, he's, oh, it's like she, I don't think it's a she, right? Oh, they have gone under a lot of pressure so far this map. I think that shows the like, what work Reaper can do. So coming up towards final fight here, Dodie still has this barrage, which she hasn't used. Eva Guerrero says, let's go T. I don't know who you are. Dodie still hasn't ulted. I don't know what really he's waiting for. He does eventually use it and gets shot out of it. Probably could have been a better time to use it. But both tanks for the side of AHT are down, so this should be an LGB Hot Chocolate win. Oh, unless... No, Chef Carl got one, but then immediately gets killed during his ult by Noxie, who's now using High Noon and finds another one. Honestly, Noxie is such a hard carry for LGB Hot Chocolate. The Sigma ult somehow doesn't find anything? What? Even though Moon was very clearly standing inside of it? I suspect it's going to be LGBT taking the fall 2-0. Moon is a she, and yeah, she doesn't play matches much, so kind of nervy for her. Yeah, I thought it was. I was literally speaking to her earlier. No. It's an interesting play of the game. Okay, so next map is Dorado. Honestly, I think 2-0 doesn't really show how close that map was. AHD had definitely had chances to win both rounds there. Noxie hard carried Shrine, and then again in the final fight got the key kill that allowed LGBT to win, picking off the Moira and Cole. So we're going to be going to Dorado. So Kaz is going to be going out here. Oh, didn't mean to go to settings. For Dark Randall. And then Yaki is going to be going in for Tanoko. Okay. So you're waiting to see if you get any swaps from LGBTea. No changes from LGBTea. Okay, so I need to see attack or defend for the side of AHT. So just changing the title of the game. Put the score in. I keep that web page up. Yum needs some LGB coffee. Your girl falling asleep. Well, don't do that. Otherwise, you won't get to watch Noxie hard carry. Question is, are we going to see any meta slaves this map? Being Orisa Sig, Ash, Torb. I'm going to assume that AHT probably want to swap, don't they? They probably want to defend, which is going to make my life awful. Oh, sorry, I forgot a swap to make Clean Poopy in for Stormblast. Clean Poopy and Stormblast spectate red. So Hack, how you doing? How's your day been? Okay, so HDR choosing to attack, which makes my life perfect. Okay, and they're ready. Perfect. So, Dorado. I'm expecting LGB coffee to be meta slaves. That's what I'm expecting. Let's see, let's see, let's see, let's see. Oh, nearly. They're nearly meta slaves. But they're playing to their strengths, which I like to see. Why is Dodie on the Pharah and not Nox? That makes no sense to me. Nox has shown that he's one of, if not the best Pharah in the league. That really confuses me. That really, really, really confuses me. Good, coming down with a tummy ache though. Oh no! Sorry I couldn't join you. It's fine, Hack, it's fine. Smecker says, gamers, we are back. Watch Nox's Ash and you will see Nox is a pog Ash. I know Nox is a good Ash, but he's... But surely... Nox is... Like, Dodie's... Like, surely Nox is going to do more on the Pharah than he is the Ash. Oh, there's a nice boop there from whoever that was. An anti onto the Genji, though. Nox is the carry in the pharmacy is tenacious. But I'm saying surely Dodie would do more on the Pharah, no, on the Ash than he would on the Pharah. Because surely you want Nox on the Pharah because he's going to do more. I don't know. It just seems the wrong way around to me. I would have thought that they played the other way. So AHT, I'm actually playing diving, having pretty good success with it so far. The one pick I don't agree with is the Genji. Besides that, it's pretty good. Tenacious does go down and Sid as well. And AHT just kind of roll over LGB Coffee. In a pretty clean sweep here. Dodie has built this barrage, but what's he gonna hit with it? A soldier? A Baptiste? Noxie only at 50% on this Ash. Okay, he does swap over to the Reaper. Honestly, considering Dodie's shown that, well, he's picked ball in the past. Not ball. He's picked what the fuck am I saying? That's a pretty questionable minds there from Yaki. This doesn't really do anything. Dodie's picked Torbjorn in the past, so he definitely at least has a preference to playing it. Why don't they just play Pharah Torb with Dodie on the Torb and Nox on the Pharah? It seems odd to me. They do manage to get a couple kills. A really weird engagement there from Yaki. He doesn't do anything with those mines. He kind of attempted to go for almost like a spawn trap and not do it. Literally told Dodie not to play Pharah. Ah. There's the coach of LGBT there. So, okay, so LGBT go, what, 3 kills up in the fight and then Nano Sigil. Tenacious, you good, bro? Okay, so LGBT just threw away the ult advantage they had. Completely. Okay. Okay, they're gonna use... It's a nice pull into Death Blossom. I don't know why they barraged as well. So LGBT proceeding to use 5 ults to win 1 fight, essentially, because they used 3 ults in a fight they'd already won. Smacker, you got any explanation for that? Any excuses? What just happened to attack? I don't know. So I didn't say anything. Attack visor shreds Dodie out the sky. And kills Moon on the Orisa as well. Noxie doesn't have his Wraith Form. Surely he's got to die here. Oh, what? Wait. Why is Clean Poopy over here? What the fuck? Dude, you good? Okay, so Clean Poopy kind of fared, but it's fine. The circus says, they do it every time, I've given up trying to stop it, just going to let them learn from it. I mean, it's a bit late in the season to be learning when you make mistakes with ults, surely. We've got 1 week left to play after this game. Oh, Clean Poopy dies with beat. That's very unfortunate, but AHT still in position to win here, but that's a huge anti. That means they have to pop back off so much. The Baptiste field is very far forward. The Baptiste, Morris Fallout just kind of tries to 1v however many there was there. AHT still in somewhat of a position to push here, but with the soldier being full, can they get the kill into Chef Carl? No, they can't. They don't barely do any damage. Another big anti from Julie. Sid's really popping off here, but does go down to the soldier. That's a much better minefield now for Yaki. Actually, instead of that, Nox manages to pick up one with the Death Blossom. And AHT need to back off and reset here. Yaki, I would like to see them swap to a Sigma. Why are you still going in, Yaki? Just run, bro. Just dip. It's been happening since week 1. They massively panic ult. So you're telling me in 10 weeks of play, they still haven't, I guess it's trust. They haven't got the trust there in each other. Attempt at a pull barrage, does find one before he is stunned out a bit. Nice stun there from Dark Randall. But that honestly should be enough to at least stall this push for now. With Dark Randall going down, he does trade with Dodie. Is Dodie going to swap here? I'd like to see him swap. Playing into double hit scan, he does swap over to the McCree. So the soldier's got the high ground with visor. Come on, pop the visor. Pop the visor, because your aim has gone to shit. Pop the visor. Go on, do it. Pop the visor. Pop the visor. Don't pop. Pop the visor. Pop the visor. There we go. Shoot the Mercy. Chose not to shoot the Mercy. Both tanks are extremely low here for the side of LGB Coffee as they both fall now. That's a much better minefield from Yaki again. Ooh, a 4-man stun there from Dodie. With that flashbang. He's going to walk into a mine though, as he does. And so, AHT roll into point C of... What map is this? Dorado with just under 2 minutes remaining. Pop the visor. Snoker says I can't control their personalities. Just trust each other, bro. Just trust. Oh, some really mean staggers here. Not too sure about that nano over there from Jason. But, I mean, in the end, I don't think it'll make too much difference. They're not really like they need nano to combo with anything. I mean, Nano Blossom's always nice, but not needed. Oh, Noxy just about manages to stay on his side of the partition there. Oh, with Noxy going down, there's a nice pull there from Sewer. So again, a huge anti from Sid. She's playing so well. Oh, it's a really nice beat there from Poopy. Doesn't quite manage to save Chef Carl on that soldier. Dodie with the high noon. Can he find anything? No. There's a ball sleeping in the back. He pops the minefield again. That one's not the best minefield. Gets out with very limited health though. Oh, it's a huge blossom from Noxy. There we go. There we go. That's exactly what LGB Hot Chocolate needed. Anti-me Sid. Anti-me J Sid says hack. Oh god. That's... Oh, I don't want to know. I don't want to know about that. Okay, so Dark Randall does have the high noon here. I'd like to see him try and go for a pull high noon. So Nox does go on to the Ash. Does go to burn. Does force out the lamp pretty early. Ooh, ooh, says heck. Jesus. So it's a high noon. Oh my god, that was aggressive high noon. With a damage boost... Oh, so the damage boost does go down from Moon pretty quick, which is unfortunate to see. Sewer's also going to have one shortly as well. That's a nice anti there. 3-man. Dark Randall does swap over to the Tracer. And Dodie does take out Moira's Fallout, which is pretty big, with the nano boost from Jason. So if AHT can just stall long enough for Sewer to get this last couple percentages... Oh no, but they've lost 3 in this fight somehow. And they lost 1 early as well. Somehow, in a fight that looked very much like LGBTea were going to win easily... They managed to end up winning it. So I think Sewer died at like 99 to that supercharger, which is so unfortunate for him. He does have to give it up now as he goes over to Winston, but I doubt they're going to get back. It's just a matter of cleaning up this last couple of stragglers. Yeah, and with that Sigma, well, that is going to be it. Chef Carl can't quite at their time. So Smecker says, I do like Moon and Dodie coordinating pull and barrage though. I mean, they had one nice pull barrage, but I think those were a little too low to the ground and just got flashed out of it. And then the other one, they went for a pull blossom, and then they barraged on top of that. That was a bit odd. The pull blossom was really nice, got two, but then the barrage just came in on top of the blossom and didn't hit anything. It's a bit of a yikes. But honestly, it's hard to say whether they were going for a pull barrage and Noxie fucked it up, or whether they were going for a pull blossom and Dodie fucked it up. It's hard to say without hearing the communication. So, what are we going to see on the attack for LGBT Lemonade? So they're showing Rhine Sig. That's odd to me. That's really odd. Really, really odd. Whereas on the defense, this is interesting. I'm going to see Rhine Orisa, Ashe, Soldier. So they must be expecting the Pharah. So LGBT are going to be running the Ashe Torb, but with an Ana, Mercy, Rhine, Sigma. It's a little odd. Chef Carl, don't overstay your welcome. The turret from Dodie was in a pretty shit position, I can't lie, just on top of the payload. Oh, but Noxie finds a huge kill. Can they get the res? They do. Okay, so Sewer drops a little before his team. Does need the lamp to bail him out. He's still very low HP. The lamp does eventually fall down, so does Sewer. Not the best rotation there from the tanks on the side of AHT, and that honestly might be point A. Unless AHT can just run out here very quickly. No, that's going to be point A. That's a shame. The turret, again, just kind of gets yeeted out there, but I mean, that doesn't make too much difference. Dodie finds 2 cleanup kills. That's the exact rotation I was talking about not doing earlier. Yeah, that was quite a distressing rotation for AHT. Not a big fan of that. AHT have a really brawly tank line, but they're not running the Lucio. So if they run Lucio instead of Mercy here, they can just run over LGB Kool-Aid. And oh, nice shot there, nice snipe from thing. That's not a static shield tank on the high ground. No, it's not, Pete. No, it's not. It's a static shield tank and a mobile shield tank. And Shatter doesn't find anything from Yaki. I assume that went into one of the 2 shields. And Julie, number 1, kind of is a little bit out of position and dies because of that. And no way that Clean Pookie is going to be able to get that res. So where is this? So that does find 3. And, oh, so Bob does come out and is in the back line, but Ashe goes down. Dodie uses a little bit of the come and then feeds. Yaki doing a pretty good job of stalling this payload. They're rotating shields pretty nicely. Not perfectly, but alright. J6 just goes down to his tap visor. I hate the spectating tap visor. It's such a terrible animation. They need to change it. Go on, you can destroy... No, you're gonna... Destroy the turret. Destroy the turret. Destroy the turret. There we go. Bob comes out for the side of LGB Kool-Aid. And just cleans up. Yeah. Cleans up all the people who are already low. Once again, Noxie carries the fight. Seems to be a running theme here for LGBT. But he's on the Pharah or the Ashe. He just fucking hard carries. Never mind, he fed. He should get res though. Oh wait, or did they already use res? Oh no, he did. He's gonna get res. Oh, Julie, no. There's kind of bad positioning there from Moya's fallout. Yaki doesn't find anything with his shatter. The Tor Bolt just to zone them off point. Dodie finding a nice couple of kills in that fight with the primary fire. LGB Kool-Aid. Yeah. Noxie attempts to jump up to the high ground and just hits his head. It's kind of funny. And so, honestly, after a pretty shaky defense, LGBT coming with a pretty nice attack, honestly. I think it all comes from that poor rotation. Nice shatter there, but there's nothing they could have done. It's an Orisa. Feels bad. AHT had a pretty nice attack, but just a mistake on the first point defense really cost them. It cost them half the second point as well, and then it's just snowball from there. And that is going to be LGBT taking map 2. Honestly though, LGBT seem like pretty much every game they played, they're good on attack, but their defense is often really shaky. Like, that defense was not good, especially that second point. The amount of ults that were just completely wasted. Oh, accidentally kills the soldier. Unlucky. Feels bad. A couple of positioning errors from AHT. Definitely. But on the whole, I think honestly the ult management from AHT seems to be a bit better there than LGBT. LGBT had some really bad ult management at certain points during that map. And so that is going to be LGBT going up 2-0. Just waiting to see if swaps are going to come in. Honestly, the dive from AHT first point was really good. AHT had the much better first point of the two teams, or at least they would have if they didn't make the weird rotation. So let's take a look at Academy standings. So LGBT currently sitting in 3rd with a record of 5-3. AHT currently sitting in 8th with a record of 3-5. So if AHT want to qualify for playoffs, it's looking like the minimum requirement for playoffs is going to be to go 5-5. That's what it appears to be. But the problem is for AHT, they have a pretty poor map record. They're currently down -5. And so it's going to be really hard for them to do enough to get into playoffs. It looks like, ooh, it's going to be close for AHT. I think it's almost a position where if they lose this game, I think they're out of playoff contention. Because that will put them at 3-6, and all the teams above them have at least 4 wins already. And who do they play next week? AHT play Anubis. I mean, maybe. But Anubis already have 5 wins. Or even if they get a win there, that would put them at... That would require both Watt and the Pack to lose all their remaining games. And Watt versus Atlantis and Watt versus Jabberwock. And who do the pack play to spawn? There's a world in which that works. But then I think Atlantis would. There's a world in which Aegis lose this game and still qualify for playoffs, but it would require Watt and the pack to lose both of their games badly, AHT to win their last game 4-0, and Atlantis to not win, and Atlantis to win one, lose one, win against Watt and lose against the other team. So it's a very outside chance. So we're going to see quite a few swaps coming in for either side here. LGB Kool-Aid. Moon, Manila. So no matter, that's the same. Darkfall and Smitty. Darkfall is going to be making his return. Did go on extended leave for, I believe, 3 or 4 weeks. I Heal and Tenacious. Rip Sids. Okay, LGBT lose now. They don't have Sids. The 13,000 roster. So we need Sewer Tanoko. Bad Luck Ryan and Dark Randall. Nymph and Moira's Fallout. Nymph, here you go. And I've had a request to change AHT to HAT because that's big funny. Haha. You can thank Bad Luck Ryan for that. Oh, Stormblessed has also said it. Haha, big funny. Oh, I need to change the map. Oh no. We go over to... It's what? Temple? Is it Temple of Anubis? I think it's Temple of Anubis. Isn't it? Let me check maps. Oh, it's Hanamura. Oh, that's a good thing. I'm not in charge of the lobby. Yikes. I've heard Aegis put in their Farah player. Yes, they have. Bad Luck Ryan is indeed their Farah player. Just waiting to see whether AHT want to attack or defend. Waiting on readies for both teams and whether AHT want to attack or defend. So, do we think AHT can come back? Honestly, I don't. I think it might be too late for them, and this game might unfortunately spell the end of their season. looking at it and running through the numbers and the math, it just looks so unlikely for AHT to be able to have the perfect scenario happen. Even if all the situations happen, it's still going to come down to map differential. And it's so hard. It would be so hard for them to make it. So I Hear You Kill is going to be doing it ready for LGBT Pog. Okay, so AHT want to attack and they are ready. Waiting on I Hear You Kill. A lot of change on both sides. Yeah, I really hope LGBT don't play Sombra here. I think they will, because I think Smitty's go-to hero is Sombra. But, and so, honestly, so is Darkfall. They're both like Sombra mains, as far as I'm aware. But I watched the scrim earlier when Dark was playing Sombra, and it didn't go too well. Darkfall Pog. Oh, 100% win rate. Can't argue with that, can you? Just waiting on I Hear You Kill. Anytime today, buddy. I mean, they've got only a couple of minutes anyway. I need to charge my laptop. Okay, so whilst we got a bit of break... Oh, I should have put music on. I'm dumb. I haven't done this in a while. I'm sorry, guys. Whilst we got a bit of a break, we're going to take a quick rundown of the games for the rest of this weekend. So on Sunday, we've got 4 games in time order, so like as they are through the day. We've got Zen's Garden versus Midnight Direwolves, which, if Zens win that game 4-0, they guarantee themselves first place for playoffs. Then we've got 2 games on at the same time. SDG versus Academy versus Jabberwock. SDG can no longer make playoffs, unfortunately for them. But if SDG either somehow win that game, or even take a map or 2 maps off of Jabberwock, that could really crush Jabberwock's hopes at coming second. Currently, Jabberwock to spawn LGBT in a three-way race. And then at the same time as that, we've got to spawn versus the pack. LGBT is ready, perfect. To spawn versus the pack. Again, so the pack actually are fighting for playoffs. The pack are currently 7th at 4 and 5. They're fighting with Watt and honestly somehow Anubis for playoffs. If the pack win, so the pack have 1 game left and against the spawn. If the pack beat to spawn, they stand a chance at playoffs. If the pack lose to spawn, they are done. If the pack lose to spawn, they're out. Because that would put them at 4 and 6, and unless Watt lose both of their games badly, like losing almost every map, there would be it. So the pack really need to win that game, and to spawn, obviously they're trying to win that game to get themselves secure that second place and get a bye. And then the other game we've got this weekend is Atlantis. It's a really big game for both of these teams because Atlantis are currently 3-5. Again, they're at -5. They're in exactly the same situation as Aegis. There's a way in which they somehow qualify for playoffs, but not if they lose. And what are currently the playoffs, like, they're the gatekeepers. They're currently in 6th place, so they really need to be winning that game to secure playoffs for themselves. And then this week, Nubis Unchained are going to be having a bye week. So we're going to see a weird comp out from AHT. Sigma Winston. Not too sure what I think of that. Smitty on the Zara. Darkfall is going to be on this Ashe. Ryan Sigma, which I think is pretty decent. We're going to see a nice support line as well. Smitty goes down to Sewer. Sewer goes with a really aggressive dive. Gets the kill and just jumps right back out again. Doesn't get punished. And so now a lot of that pressure is off. Sewer with another nice dive onto Darkfall. So both DPS are gone for the side of it. Oh, I didn't even notice Bad Luck Ryan. Now finally with a Mercy for the first time in what seems like weeks. And LGBT just completely crumble point A. Bad Luck Ryan at 73% to this barrage. So I'm guessing that when he dived in with Sewer, there was probably a lot of damage put out there. But Sewer at 80% already to this primal. Smecker says, I want to sleep, I heal, keeping me up. So what I'm saying is the pack versus spawn is the game to watch. Pack versus the spawn or SDG Jabberwock. I think the pack versus the spawn will be closer. But I still think I could still see both games going 4-0 or 3-1 to either Jabberwock or to spawn. LGBT ran the wrong comp, I'm mad. Yes, that comp was weird. Still is weird. I don't agree with it. I don't like it. But what can I do? Bad Luck Ryan does go down to Darkfall. But IHL and Smitty both very low right now, as is Manila. Hate that word. They do decide to pop both both support ults at the same time to combat the Primal from Winston, which is an interesting choice. It's an unorthodox one. They had one job and it was to read. So you told them what comp to play and they just went, lol, nah. That's interesting. Seems a bit... Mercy, just die. Just die. Just Nymph, just die. Just die. You're staggering yourself. I mean, it seems like a pretty big brain decision to have a coach, have one of the most respected coaches in the league, and then not use them. It's pretty big brain if you ask me. So we're just got a bit of a stalemate right now. Nothing really happening. AHD do have a ult advantage right now, and they have better ults. So, the comp that LGBT supposedly should have run. So it was a really nice jump in there. Dive coming in at the exact same time as the barrage. AHD looking a lot better this map, but Darkfall does find 3. So they swapped out their Ashe carry. That's literally all that's happened. That's all LGBT have done. They swapped Noxie for Darkfall, and both of them are absolutely hard carrying this team. There was a pretty nice engagement there from the side of AHD. The barrage came in at the exact same time as the Winston jump. So, the comp that LGBT should have been running is Orisa Sig, Bap Zen. But here we are on Ryan Sig, Moira Bap. Orisa Sig, Bap Zen. You wanted them to be meta slaves, I see. I don't understand what the May's doing in this comp. Because it's not like they're looking for walls. So the thing, the Gravitic Flux does come out at the same time as the Rip Tire. Oh wait, that was a Gravitic Flux for the side of AHT on the attack. Nice Winston Bubble does land on top of the light. It's a nice shatter, finds 4, but I don't think they're going to actually... No, they don't actually manage to follow up on it. Sad times there for Moon. They were kind of stranded on them by themselves. Sigma Shield doing so much right now. As the Winston. Okay. Bye, Winston. See you later. Manila just decides to check out what's down there in the pit. Whilst on point, we're going to see a coalescence coming out for the side of the offense. As the Rhine here from Moon is just trying to stall as much time as possible. Does eventually fall. Sewer looks really clean on main tank, not gonna lie. Sewer does look pretty good. Honestly, Sewer's dives have been really good. I don't like the comp from AHT, but it's working, and it's working to pretty good success. I think they're just playing to their individual strengths. Nymph finds 2 kills. Pog. Nymph Pog.
Initiating match.
Okay, so Smeka, you're gonna leak what LGBT should / are gonna run for defense, because I'm sorry for offense, because I'm willing to bet they don't run what you want them to run. The fact that they're running an Echo probably means I'm right. Depends what they decide to run. Yeah, but what did you tell them to run? The fact that they're running a Zarya indicates to me that they're probably not listening to any advice you gave them. Because if you told them to run a Zarya, you are a pogo head. Zarya is just not good right now. I don't feel like there's any reason on any map to ever play her apart from maybe King's Row first. And even then, it's like you can just run Sigma instead. We're going to see a defensive Pharah from Bad Luck Ryan. Again, he looks so much better now that he has a Mercy. Never mind, he doesn't have a Mercy. His Ashe has a Mercy. Really interesting. So we're going to see a Sim actually from Smitty. Onto point. They don't manage to get a take. A really early lamp. Not behind a shield. It's not going to get too much value. Just eventually time out. Oh, but a big boop there from Bad Luck Ryan onto Smitty. Pushes him off the map. I'm going to sit myself in this corner. Get an overview of what's going on. Nothing really happening. No kills come in. Both the supports on the side of LGBT are very low. Do eventually heal each other up, which is nice to see. Like to see that working together. The res does come out onto the Ashe for the side of the defense. And a nice burn there. But the Sewer does fall. But so does Tenacious Expert and I Heal You Kill. The Pharah Barrage does come out onto the Manila. So it's going to be just the DPS on the side of LGBT alive here. Come on. Go on. Hit your shots. Rando, hit your shots. Oh, the Mercy flew into that. Nymph, don't die. Please don't die. Please don't die, Nymph. Oh my god. Okay, Nymph is slowly burning, but eventually survives. And that, honestly, those late kills, LGBT probably should have backed off a bit sooner. Where the fuck are the tanks? Oh my god, they're still on their way back. What took them so long? Bob is out, though, which is huge. Oh my gosh, Moon's shield is so low, does get broken. And so with that, nice 5-man shatter from Moon. Big dick energy. Okay, so Smeka says, oh, look at that, I predicted Ashe Pharah. I mean, what? Why? I mean, I could have predicted Ashe Pharah. Yeah, no, they kind of ran what I asked, but kind of not. You asked them for a Zarya? Are you a pogo stick? I really hope you didn't ask for a Zarya. Okay, so they're sticking on Sim. Interesting. Interesting. They're really trusting Darkfall to deal with this Pharah. Let's see if we can get on board with Darkfall, see what he sees. So he does have this Bob. I asked for Sim Marissa Sigma. Interesting. And they went, no, fuck you, I guess. They went onto their comfort pick. Dude, so Bad Luck Ryan does see Noxy here. Oh, it's not Noxy. I'm so used to saying that. I'm sorry. And finds the barrage. And unfortunately, I heal. I think he was already using Coalescence, so we won't slate him for that one. I heal picks up 3. Okay. How did that happen? We'll call that a tactical reset. That's what we'll do. You're overstaying your welcome, Dark Ball. Dark, what are you doing, bro? I know you've come back from extended leave, but surely you've been playing Overwatch in that time. Really overextended zone. Not gonna lie, I would just Bob force point him down. So, I would just Bob point, force him down. Come on, use your commas. Use your punctuation. Yeah, I mean, that's good. Or you could... Honestly, I was expecting to go to their coach gun up and then push Bob into them. But I mean, this Ashe here, she could just send her own Bob from there. So we're going to see her flux out the side of the defense. Does find both the tanks very low. Oh, not needed to shatter there. Not... So, AHT used 3 ults there. If you're LGBT, are you okay with this? I mean, you are if you get a tick. Oh, unlucky. That was a pretty good idea from Tenacious. I have no complaints about that. It forced a quick reaction, like 2 seconds, maybe a second and a half slow reaction, and you would have got a free tick there when you lost the fight. So LGBT are going to have a worse time, if at all, complete this map. They do have 5 ults, sorry, but they're going up against a barrage. A barrage could just end this. Yep, and it's gone. The push is done. The push is over. Oh, sewers. Honestly, you don't even need to res that. I mean, you can because it saves time, but you put yourself on a, what, 25-second cooldown. Or 25 seconds from now. What the fuck is this team for? Honestly, I would like to see them group up, rush left side with the TP, and just force a rotation. Going right side isn't helping LGB Kool-Aid. What are they doing right now? Oh my Jesus. Ryan's just pounding, dude. Ryan's just absolutely clapping their cheeks. Dark, don't die again. Oh, dude, Ryan's pounding. Oh, no, 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 no. Just Mecca, if you could talk to them right now, what would you say? What would you advise them? I'm curious. What's going through your head right now? Because AHT have got a pretty good point B defense here. They're playing around this tower really, really well. Let me drink my drink. Smitty, just use your symbol. Perfect. Nice contest there from Sewer. Doesn't even give them a tick. The grab comes out. Triangles are being pushed. LGBT get 1 kill. They get 2 kills. They get 3 kills. I don't mind. That's onto Bob. Oh, and another Bob gets 2 more kills, but Smitty does go down. Can they res Smitty? I don't think they need to, but LGBT just need to make sure to cap with time here. That's going to be the big thing for them. You're Ghost, right, Elias? You're Ghost, I think. This is a mega lol. No, it's looking like LGBT after a pretty woeful second point attack are gonna get this slowly. They've got to go up against a Coalescence and a Sigma ult, but no one can touch. That's unfortunate. Yes, I thought you were. I'm starting to recognise. I think it was the fucking icon that got it for me.
Initiating match. Ready for battle.
Okay, so attack LGBT. Oh fuck.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Oh no, 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 no. Sombra Tracer with a Orisa Sigma. Why? Why? Ayo, so who's who? LGBT is blue and AHT is in pink.
4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend
Orisa with dive. Pog. Oh no, so Smitty goes go to Soldier. Why Soldier? Just play McCree. If you can aim with Soldier, you can aim with McCree on the most part. Darkfall is going to set up this top right room, I hope. Or is he going to set up at the bottom? It looks like he's choosing to set up at the bottom. Junkrat Farah defense. Pretty hard to avoid the spam. Darkfall not doing anything right now. Does take a 1v1 with Dark Randall, but Dark Randall gets a shot onto him. So the tank's just kind of poking and prodding right now. AHT need to make sure not to let them get presence on point, and they do catch the point rotation pretty quickly. The Junkrat's a little out of position here, might go down. Nice barrage, does find two, and that's it. That's the game over. This game is going to end up no less than a draw for the side of AHT. But remember, they do need to win this map to keep their hopes of not only a map win, a series win, but also playoffs in contention. Maybe just clocked they were meant to Orisa Sigma last round. Yeah, maybe they read the message just a couple of minutes late. But, though, Soldier Sombra. Oof. Smecker, please tell them not to play Sombra. It's just gonna hurt me. It's just gonna make me cry. Like, if I see LGBT playing Sombra in future, I'm gonna be personally offended.
Ready for battle.
Oh, fuck. Why did I speak? No, it's fine. Sombra defense on this map is a lot more viable than Sombra offense. I feel like Sombra offense on this map is just really difficult because there's very limited places you can set up. You can set up this mega here or that mega there, but both are really easy to check. That health back there is useless unless you put your tentacle case like there. It's really hard to set up there because it's so close to point. So is that. Unless you set up out of the health pack. Is there even a health pack down here? Do I know this map? Yeah, unless you set up out of that health pack, there's not really anywhere to set up on attack. Oh, so defense, they're going to do this Winston Sigma again. Interesting. They yeet the Sigma shield out into the future. So they do look, they're looking like they're trying to push Smitty here. Oh, I heal you go so low! Ah, that's map over. That's it. That's it. It's done. It's done. It's done. It's over. It's done. So the Sombra, I was just trying to find them. It's just kind of poking and prodding from the outside, not getting any value, and just kind of throwing. Honestly, I don't feel like the Sombra did anything in that map. But all in all, AHT played really, really well. AHT thoroughly deserved to win that map. They were by far the better team that entire map. Yeah. If I'm AHT, I'll be really happy with that. Honestly, I'm expecting now swaps to be made from LGBT to go back to the original roster, just to secure this win. Okay, I am bored and I can't think of things to talk about, so we're gonna go.
Hello, it's me. I was wondering if after all these years you'd like to meet, to go over everything. They say that time's supposed to heal, but I ain't done much healing. Hello, can you hear me? I'm
What should it
about
be?
who we used to be when we were younger and free. I've forgotten how it felt before the world fell at our feet. There's such a difference between the two of us and a million miles. Hello from the other side. I must have called 1,000 times to tell you I'm sorry for everything that I've done. But when I call, you never seem to be home.
Oh, I need to change the map. Oh, I always forget. We go over to a fun game mode.
Hello,
Eichenwalden.
how are you?
I'm bored of this song now.
Oh, life is bigger, bigger than you, and you are not me. Lengths that I would go to, the distance in your eyes. Oh no, I've said too much. Said it up. That's me in the corner. That's me in the spotlight. I'm losing my religion, trying to keep up with you, but I don't know if I can do it. Oh no, I've said too much. I haven't said enough. I thought that I heard you laughing. I thought that I heard you sing. Well, I think I thought I saw you try. But that was just a dream, just a dream. In every whisper, every waking hour, I'm choosing my confessions, trying to keep eye on you, like a hurt, lost and blind fool. Oh no, I've said too much. I set it up. Consider this. Consider this. The tip of the century. Consider this. The slip that brought me to my knees. Oh, what if all these fantasies come flailing around? And now I've said too much. I thought that I heard you laughing. I thought that I heard you sing.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I've received intel that Moon, who's playing main tank for LGBT, has had to leave, and so we're gonna see on. Just let me sort out the rest. So we're gonna see Noxie coming in. J-Sid's and Tenacious, so as I thought, the support line's gonna be going in. And any guesses in chat as to who's? Are these in the playlist you sent me? No, this is a playlist I follow. It's just acoustic covers. But Hack, any guesses as to who's gonna be playing tank for LGBT? I want to see. Any guesses in chat? These are your options. Any guesses in chat? Any guesses in chat? No, Jason's is on. Jason's down here. I was gonna say, Jason's is 12-year-old boy confirmed. No, Jason's is on support. It is. Do you wanna know who it is? It is Dodie. So who plays main tank here? I don't know. Does Dodie play main tank? Wait, Dodie's like... What star is Dodie? 2250. Are you saying Dodo or Doodoo? AHT wins these. So America Bang Bang is going to be coming in for Julie. Oh no, we get Julie number 2 in, but then we lose Julie number 1. He do be a Dodo, shush. Dodo the bird. So Def for LGB Capricorn. So I'm just texting. So, AHT are ready. He Dodo the Judy bird. Unlucky. Hack, I'm gonna put my I'm gonna bait out my surname, but this is my Spotify. Feel free to take the... I don't know why the fuck it's come up orange, but feel free to take it. This playlist is acoustic covers, played by thing. It's added to my library, so you should be able to find it on my page if you're wanting to. Just waiting for the ready for LGBT Coffee Aid. Coffee Aid? What the fuck? LGBT Capricorn, there we go. Both teams are ready, let's go! Big Pog! Okay, so what are we going to see for defense? Going to see a May Reaper. May Reaper Brig Moira. So I think they're going hard anti-dive. And what are AHT running? Hard dive. AHT need to swap. If they don't win first fight, or if they don't at least kill the May, they need to kill 2 of the May, Reaper and Brig. and then take a quick second fight. If neither of those things happens, they need to swap, like, immediately. Else they're just gonna int for 4 minutes. Nice rotation here from AHT, honestly, just avoiding the entire choke. They get through. When's the dive going to come in? So they spot the Reapers. They do spot the Reaper. They force the Wraith away. No, they need to swap. They need to swap. So they need to just go back to spawn and swap right now. Right the fuck now. Yeah, just swap. Just swap. Just get off, dive immediately. Just, no, get out. Get out. Just go back to spawn and swap. If you don't swap, you're throwing. Okay, so LGBT looking like they're just going to win this map just through comp. Just through having the much better team comp. Oh, wait. There we go. Perfect. The perfect swaps I would have asked for. I would have asked for the Genji to go off as well. But, I mean, he's a Genji player. Is he going to swap? Am I right? Am I right? Nice shield to block the rock there. The Genji goes in, tries to get a bit of damage done with Deflect. Oh, Mercy, you don't want to be there. American Bang Bang does go down, but does immediately get res back up. I'm still going to see the Coalescence coming out for the side of the defense. J-Stids with that Coalescence, but does lose a support partner, but they do take out 2 on the side of LGBT. Oh, Barrage gets the Orisa. Swap off the Genji. Go on, do it. Oh, they're playing for Nanoblade, aren't they? Fuck. That's why I hate Genji, because he's so all in. Oh, they don't even nano the Genji. So they had Nanoblade, and they're playing Genji with an Ana. They could have Nanoblade with damage boost in one shot. Let's see what this blade does then. So far, nothing. Does get a kill. Gets a kill. I mean, it's an opening. It's more the work for Farah. Nice spin on the res there. You don't like to see the star points. The Genji does go down, but who knew you fucking needs a Genji? Oh, no, 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 no! Oh, Dodie, throw Overwatch. Oh, no, 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 no. That did not just happen. Somebody tell me that didn't happen. Somebody in chat, please tell me that that did not just happen. In a 1v5, 100 HP goes, fuck it, I'm a press triangle. Oh, no, 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 no. I think that shows. So LGBTea are a roster with 2 main tanks on, 2 very good main tanks at that. Moon and Headshot, both pretty good players. I didn't know much about Moon, but the first couple maps, she played really, really well. Really impressed by her. And yet, neither of them, Headshot, I guess just MIA, and Moon has been, for whatever reason, has had to go, which is unfortunate. I think it's like crazy early in the morning for her, because I believe she's like UAE time, or she's like Middle Eastern time zone, so it's like crazy early for her. Probably like 4 AM, 4:30 in the morning, which is a shame. And so now I think it really shows the fact that you have someone who doesn't really play main tank on main tank. Who is that flanking behind? Oh, it's Ryan. Let's watch this barrage. Oh no, Brian doesn't go for the barrage. Oh, Noxie does fall though. Why did they blizzard? AHT is running rampant right now. It's 5:30 AM, I believe. Fuck. Unlucky. Imagine not staying up till 5:30 in the morning playing Overwatch. Nah, of course. It realistically, at the end of the day, it's a game. You should make sure you get some sleep. Oh, stood on the Echo's head. Echo swap from Darkfall. I don't like that. I think that is bad and a big throw. Oh, double things coming out. Supercharge coming out at the same time, and a huge anti from J-Sids. Bob wasn't probably quite needed, but But it's alright. I still really fucking hate the Echo. Like, the Echo needs to just go. Just not. Don't. Just stop. Just get shit on by fucking Ryan. Ryan is low. I think he took a headshot there from Nox. Oh, it's a distraction play. Sigma ult. Oh, and Brandel shits on Darkfall. Yep. What a fucking huge barrage. We'll see that again at Play the Game. But Echo good against Pharmacy. Good Echo good against Pharmacy. So far, Darkfall has not impressed me on Echo. I think, especially against a Pharah like Ryan, where Ryan's particularly strong at like the Pharah v Echo duels. He's particularly strong at hitting people in midair. Okay, Darkfall does go over to Widow, which I think is a much better swap. Especially because Pharah doesn't get too much value at this point. Nice positioning there from Nox. We would have had Dodie Nox DPS duo with Ash Kree / Ash Torb on here. I think that would have been really scary. Ash Torb is really good on this map. Well, Ash Torb is hog everywhere, honestly. Darkfall finds 2 nice headshots. American Bang Bang just goes, no, fuck off, Bob. Oh, rip, she's dead. Bob goes, no, you fuck off. Unlucky. So honestly, AHT lost a lot of time. They came into second point with a lot of time still remaining, and it's slowly bled away. They do swap over onto the Reinhardt, which I think is a good idea. Ryan does go down. Ryan honestly probably should have swapped, I think, but they're still getting value. Nox goes down, which is huge. Darkfall is low as well. Can't really peek it too hard. Oh, Ryan does go down. Sorry, Ryan takes down Darkfall. Both support ults out for the side of AHT. Don't let them get the res. How did Sewer just get resed? Oh, but a huge flux puts 3 people down to like 1 HP, as well as finding the kill onto Dark Randall. Now both DPS are back for the side of the defense, and with Darkfall finding 2 kills on this Widow, this should be the push over. So, if AHT want to keep, as I say this again, this map alive, this series alive, and their playoff hopes alive, they need to win this map, and they need to hold LGBT Capri Sun before, what is this, the vast majority of the way to, I mean, they would have loved to get it just to here. It just gives them that extra couple meters. Mars is joined the lobby. She should be on. Spectate. Blue. Oh, what the fuck? I'm stuck in the wall. So, what are we going to see? Oh no, don't play Bastion. I liked this comp. I saw 5 pieces and I didn't like it as a Bastion. Much better. I like this comp from the side of AHT. I think it's really good. I think it's really, really good. I think, obviously, like, top meta right now is like double shield, either Ash Tracer or Ash Torb, perhaps Zen. But I feel like the pharmacy for a team like AHT will work wonders. And I think that the Ana makes sense if you're not as strong on the back. Double hit scan out for the side of LGB Coffee on the offense. Oh, does find Noxie immediately though. That's one of his main threats gone with. Gonna watch a bit of Pharah gameplay here. Does he know where Darkfall is? Do I know where Darkfall is? Where the fuck is Darkfall? Darkfall's down there, okay. Darkfall is not shooting at the Pharah. Darkfall is going back to spawn. Swap. Nope, he went for a jump shot and missed it. Or is he swapping? Meanwhile, on the front line, the Reinhardt's trying to move in here. Dodie's trying to walk in, but just getting absolutely pounded. Darkfall is eventually going to join the fight back over there in the corner. Still not. What the fuck is he doing? Is he going to swap? It looks like he's going to go swap. He does swap. Darkfall goes into Pharah. Why would you go to Pharah here? The Sigma does get raised, which is pretty good for the defense. Oh, and losing both your supports. Oh, it's over. This push is over. Just back off. Oh, Darkfall does find Bad Luck Ryan though in the Pharah 1v1 in the sky. And he finds the Mercy as well. How was he allowed to do that? So if AHT can reset quick. So no, Bad Luck Ryan is going to wait for the Mercy. That's huge. Look how cute this is. Nano Pharah going to go for Barrage. Didn't barrage anything. Just kind of... Yeah, that was kind of bad. I think the Nano was a bit too early. And he wasn't in position for a barrage. How the fuck did they get that res? So they do sacrifice their actual Lucio. Shout out from Dodie. Odie finds Sewer and they only put about 30 damage into him. The grab doesn't find anything. They do eventually take down. The barrage comes in, does find an E kill, but does go down himself. But with 4 kills now for L2B Coffee, and with the res back up, that is going to be 0.8. Oh, never mind. They invested Bob. Okay, that's interesting. A dirty charges Bob away from points. Pretty good call. Darkfall gets the better of Bad Luck Ryan again on the Pharah. Pretty interesting. Raven gets the final blow. AHT just looking to stall here for time, but they're just allowing them to build up morals. No! You've done a Dodie! Oh, why'd you do that? Oh, no, 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 no. Not only have you allowed Darkfall to build up, what, 65% of an ult, but you also fucking wasted Supercharge, which was one of the best ults in the game. Oh, that's unfortunate. Dark Randall should go back to a hit scan here. Yeah, he does. Just go to 3. If they had done it, I didn't mind that at all, apart from the fact they used the supercharger. And now they're on Lucio Mercy. They need to get off. What did they come back to? A fucking shit show. No, I'm kidding. Darkfall just went on the Widow, just kind of sat around spawn, not really doing anything, and then decided to go to Pharah, and he's done pretty well on Pharah so far, I can't lie. Doesn't quite manage to boot the Orisa off. Oh, the Mercy's low, Tenacious goes very low. The Sigma and Orisa for the side of the defense are really split. Where the fuck was that? This should get Sewer, nice, it does get Sewer. LGBT need to push this. They need to actually clean up this fight. Darkfall is actually getting the better of Bad Luck Ryan consistently on the Pharah, I'm not gonna lie. A nice barrage does find the 2 sports. They need to swap off fucking Mercy Lucio. In no situation is Mercy Lucio ever the right call. Changed my mind. There was never a situation where the best course of action is to run Mercy Lucio. Sewer just walked across the front and it's looking like Manila is the best Sigma in Academy and I refuse to believe otherwise. F9. I'm sorry, Manila's very good, but he's nothing compared to F9. F9 is by far the best Sigma. Personally, I think there's a very large case to be made for best off-tank in Academy, but by far the best Sigma. Manila's definitely second, but not even close. So it was looking really bad for LGBTea. Now it looks really winnable. Oh, it's a big anti onto 3. So High Noon just doesn't pull it before he gets rocked. Honestly, if AHT lose this, it's because they've got fucking Mercy Lucio. Barrage just find 2. Or maybe AHT can turn this. Sewer back off, Sewer back off, Sewer back off, please, you're low. Okay, they do. Oh, and who is F9? Off tank for Zen's. How have you still not watched any of Zen's games, bro? How? It's been 10 weeks. How do you still not know who F9 is? Oh my god, to know the kind of beads. Nice block! Huge block. Dodie also goes down. F9 is the only reason we play Sigma. If F9 wasn't as good as Sigma as he is, we wouldn't play Sigma at all. And half the reason we do well is because we play Sigma. Heal! See, this is where... Okay, so they do get off the... They're matching support lines. Just back off. So the Recidiva. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. That's it. That's the map over. Maybe? I think it's the map. Yeah, that's the map over. Unfortunate AHT. I mean, maybe if they can stall long enough, maybe? Nah. Unfortunate. AHT played really, really well this series. Really well. Surprised they didn't go to ball, honestly. They're doing a pretty good job of stalling for time. Well, not time, but stalling for... Nah, but that is going to be it. Nice sleep there from Sids. You need to get on point. Unfortunate. Yeah. That's unfortunate for AHD. That loss, honestly, might unfortunately spell the end for their playoff attempts. Honestly, there's very much a world in which AHT wins this map and this series. Nepal was pretty close. Dorado, AHT had a good attack. Well, I know, LGBT had a bad defense, but a really good attack. Last map, AHT won, and this map, I'm not really sure how LGBT managed to win it. I'm not really sure how AHT lost. But they did. Unfortunate for them. And so yeah. That is unfortunate for AHT. I'm going to be turning match chat on, and I'm going to be whopping myself in there, see what I can hear.
For the point, dude. I saw it way too late.
Hello.
Oh man.
Talk.
If I barrage, dude, I pressed barrage and it kept me from falling onto point and contesting.
Unlucky, guys. That was really close.
Oh, hi,
Like,
Max.
hello. You had chances to win that game and the series. Like honestly, there may have been 2-0 on the pool, but both rounds were really close.
It wasn't 4-0. It was 3-1.
Yeah, and I'm saying 2-0 on the pool, but both rounds were super close. Noxie just turned on the hard carry button.
Yeah.
Noxie wasn't even giving us that many problems, to be honest.
His McCree was pog on the pool, and then right at the end of village, he just got a random sim orb onto Julie as she was coalescing.
Because Iconwad was ours though, dude. Iconwad, we had that defense.
Yeah, you guys very nearly won. That's unfortunate.
I had the barrage just a little bit closer.
Map 2 was Dorado.
Dorado.
Yeah, you guys had quite a good attack.
I forgot that.
Anyway, let me just stop the stream real quick.